This video is brought to you by my latest book, How to Play Melodic Rock Lead Guitar, a comprehensive guide to doing exactly that, playing melodic rock lead guitar. This is not just some collection of scale patterns and tabs, although you do get plenty of those, but you also get an entire chapter on how to come up with your own licks, as well as video content, tutorials and demonstrations, loads of jam tracks, and all the way through I'm encouraging you to expand your fretboard knowledge and showing you how you can think in a more musical and melodic way. Check out the link in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. You're probably watching this video in September at some point because that's when it's going out, but it's a very humid and sweltery 21st of July as I'm recording this. I want to get out of the way pretty quickly because I can't have the fans on as I'm recording videos because it interferes with the microphone. So that's why I'm probably glistening a little bit on camera. Anyway, the video I was going to make today was me getting stuck into this guitar here. This is the Agrajag Guitars custom build that they milled in for me, kind of based on the Jeff Beck Telegib kind of thing. But as you can see, it's got a little bit of finishing off to do. It'll be here imminently, and I'm really looking forward to it, and there'll be plenty of videos on that guitar, I can assure you. So anyway, what I'm doing today instead of that video is we're going to do one last kind of lap of honour with this guitar. This is the L Tribute Series Comanche, which is on loan to me from a very nice chap called Rob, who just loaned me the guitar to make a bunch of videos with. Thank you, Rob. So I thought, well, let's do a shootout. Why not? Let's put this guitar up against my sort of benchmark Strat, really, which is the Squier Classic Vibe 50s Strat. And as always, when I'm doing a shootout, I do like to do a little bit of a blind test to see how, well, just to see how different they sound without any visual input. So that's what's coming next. You'll see on screen, you know, it labelled Guitar 1 or Guitar 2, and, you know, which one's doing kind of the lead part, which one's playing the chords, and so on. Later on in the video, we'll have a reveal, but for the moment, let's just have a listen to the track that I recorded with both guitars, served up over the usual Dougal montage. And before we go any further, a little bit of housekeeping. There is, of course, a full tab for that piece of music in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it, which you're going to see shortly, and the jam track that you can play along with yourself. That is all up on my Patreon page. There's the address, link is in the description. You know all this by now, but I'll say it anyway. $3 a month, or roughly £3 a month, and you get access to all of the tabs and jam tracks and other goodies that go along with these YouTube videos. And a massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that or any of the other ways, all of which are down in the description. Let's talk about the settings I was using there. As you probably already guessed, Blue Guitar Amp 1 Mercury Edition for all of the crunchy and driven sounds. I was using that for the solos as well. All I was doing on the kind of crunchy riffy bits, the power chord sort of bits, was just dialing the guitar's volume back a little bit. The clean strummy sounds were the clean channel on the same amp, and like the sort of edge of breakup, that sort of cleaner lead part, again back to the vintage channel, but just with the guitar's volume control rolled down a little bit more. And in both cases, both guitars cleaned up nicely from the volume control. The differences between the guitars, well, I've done sort of full reviews of both of them in the past, so I'll link to those in the description. They do feel rather different, but you know, I don't know, it's just me. I don't have a problem adapting from one guitar to another. I can pick up a Les Paul and then pick up a Telecaster, then pick up a Strat, then pick up something else, and it's just, you know, 2 minutes you've kind of got your bearings on the guitar, and it that feels like the normal then. But the G&L does have the flatter fretboard radius, and obviously it's a rosewood board, and it's a satin finish on the G&L. On the Squier, well, you know, it's Squier classic vibe, isn't it? So it's got like heavy gloss on everything and a slightly more cambered fretboard, and obviously maple fretboard as well. The pickups are where, and the electronics really are where the guitars really differ. Squier classic vibe, Alnico pickups, 5-way selector. This tone control here wired to the bridge pickup. It's just a classic Strat recipe. That's what's called a classic vibe. But on the G&L, the pickups are where we get some clever shenanigans going on. The sort of rather unorthodox Z-shaped, or if you're American persuasion, Z-shaped pickups. They're hum cancelling. You've got like a bass coil and a treble coil, reverse polarity, hum cancelling, single coil sounds. Usual 5-way selector, but on this tone control here, you've got like the Gilmore mod, so it'll you know, it'll give you the bridge and neck pickups on together, or if you're in one of the sort of split positions, it'll give you all 3 pickups on. I've tried that sound on me Nashville Telecaster back there, because that's got the Gilmore mod as well, where you get all 3 pickups on together, and it's not a sound that I think is particularly appealing. Let me know what you think if you've got a guitar that does that. Just sounds a bit sort of nondescript and woolly, but you know, each to their own, I suppose. Yeah, roasted maple neck on this guitar as well, which is you know, quite the thing these days, isn't it? So yeah, those are the different guitars. But did you hear much of a difference in that little montage of the dog earlier? Could you tell which was guitar 1 and which was guitar 2 out of those 2 guitars? Do you have a sneaking suspicion, or do you not really care, but you did have a preference for one or the other? Well, if you are in your household, if you have a wager on such things, and I'm reliably informed that some people actually do with their nearest and dearest, it's usually some bloke who doesn't want to go and do the dishes despite it being his turn. Yes, you know who you are. But yeah, if you're ready, let's have a look at the big reveal. You'll see which is guitar 1, which is guitar 2. Here's the video. So there you have it. This guitar, what are these? New, about 300 plus change. You know, and if you want to buy a used one of these, at the time of recording this video, Rob has got this one up for sale for 400. So, you know, used for 400 or brand new for, you know, 300 and a bit. Which one do you prefer? I'll leave that one up to you. I'm not going to make any pronouncements. I like both guitars for, you know, I'm not the biggest Strat guy in the world, but they are fun to play. As I always say, a Strat is like a kind of nice holiday destination. It's fun, but you don't want to live there. That's how I kind of, you know, view S-type guitars in general. So were you right? Did you get the guitars the right way around? Were there any surprises there? Did it shock you that the guitar you thought was the Strat was the Squier was actually the G&L, or vice versa? Let me know in the comments. But that is it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video and found it entertaining in some small way, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. And of course, don't forget the live stream every Friday 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and chat. Basically, that's all it is. It's all it needs to be. It's a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.